Hello students, so we are solving NCERT class 12 chapter 3 current electricity questions, and student you can find out link of solution of all question of this chapter below in description box. Student, we have also solved questions of SC Verma chapter 32 electric current in conductors. SC Verma, that is important book for all those students who are preparing for IIT and NEET examinations. So you can also find link of solution of all those SC Verma questions here also in description box. So if any student is new on this channel, please subscribe my channel. Let us start our today's class. Student, this question 3.16 question is saying two wires of equal length, one of aluminium and the other of copper, have the same resistance. We have two wires, you can see here, one is of aluminium and another is of copper. Both have same length. Let us assume this is a small l, okay, and also both has same resistance, capital R, okay. Now we also assume that its area of cross section, because area of cross section it is not mentioned, so obviously let its area of cross section is AL for aluminium, and similarly area of cross section of this copper wire we are assuming ACU, okay. Now student, the question is now further asking which of the two wires is lighter. Okay, which of the two wires is lighter, means has least mass, has less mass, has less weight, obviously, and similarly hence explain why aluminium wires are preferred for overhead power cables. Rho aluminium means resistivity of aluminium and resistivity of copper. These values has been given. Relative density of aluminium and copper, these values are also given. Student, since which of the two wires is lighter? Lighter means mainly we will have to check which of the two has less mass or less weight. For checking mass, student, for mass from this relation, you know, mass equals to volume into density. So for mass of aluminium wire, M aluminium means mass of aluminium wire equals to, we can write its volume. What will be its volume? Since its area of cross section is AL, length is L, so after multiplying this area of cross section from its length with its length, we will get its volume. This is volume of aluminium wire, volume, and since its density is given 2.7, so now this is your mass of aluminium. And similarly student, we can write down the value of mass of copper, which will be its area of cross section into length, this is its volume, into its density 8.9. okay. Now by dividing 1 by 2, here you can see this length, this will be cancelled out, and finally we have this result finally. Again, now from here you can see that for finding its ratio, its value, we will have to now calculate its value, area of cross section of ratio of area of cross section of aluminium and copper. And student, since we have also another clue that the resistances of the two wires are same, means the resistance of aluminium wire equals to resistance of copper wire. From here we can write down resistance of aluminium means rho, R equals to rho into L by A. Similarly for copper, and from here since the lengths are same, this will be cancelled out, and from here you can see very easily, since the value of resistivity of aluminum and copper has already been given in question, so from here we can find out the value of ratio of area of cross section of aluminium and copper wire, which becomes 263 divided by 172. And after putting this value in equation 3, you can see here very easily we have result that the value of ratio of mass of aluminium and mass of copper is 0.46. Student, you can see that this value is less than 1. 0.46 means less than 1. It means, student, certainly the value of mass of copper will be greater than mass of aluminium. Obviously only in this case, in this situation, this ratio will be less than 1, and so it means in another way value of mass of aluminium is less than the mass of copper, and so aluminium is lighter. Very clear. Now the question is also asking why aluminium wires are preferred for overhead power cables. Student, as we have just seen that the aluminium is lighter, aluminium for same length and for same resistance. In these two conditions, the mass of aluminium wire, in other words you can say the weight of aluminium wire is less than the weight of copper wire. So in overhead cables, if you take a cable of heavy mass, then there will be possibility of sagging of wire due to their own weight, so to remove these discrepancies from safety point of view, we normally use aluminium in overhead cables. Okay students, so student, we meet in next class with solution of next questions. Thank you.